So, just starting the straights out of the shoes. Declan. So, we talked about last time how we want elbow control in front of the shoulder, my elbows behind. I don't even need a locked harness position to control Declan. If he tries to rotate, I can keep him here without having to lock a harness. Okay, so first thing I'm looking for is I want a top grip on the control hand. It's not the worst thing in the world if Declan has top grips on me on straight grips. I can basically pull this hand back and re-grab it in top grip. But in the process of me being on his back, even from harness position, right, I can start to work the choke. More than likely his primary arm will stop the choke, and that's when I'll make that top grip. I'll just peel it off. Again, we talked about on straight grips I want to be in the knuckle line, so I want my little finger and thumb across his knuckle line and I just pin it to his body from this position here. Okay. More than likely though, if I start to attack the choke from here, Declan is going to now make a grip on mine. So from this position now we want to go to the underhook side. So from here I will be falling to the underhook side, making sure that my bottom hook, okay, that my bottom hook is high. So just from that position here, okay. Now I want to tie up this arm. So this is indirect straight grips. I have a top grip on this control hand, and then my choking hand, Declan has the top grip. So all I want to do is basically lift this one up. The minute I lift this up, I fake the choke, and he's going to pull his arm back, and then I just punch it down. Again, as human beings, we have this unique skill. It's called primary perception. I could go into a dark room and my foot could find my hand without seeing it. So as I kick this out, I physically can't see where Declan's right arm is, but my right foot can find my right hand just by kicking over and coming inside. Now if you leave it here, he's just going to weave his hand back out again. Keep your grip, bro. So when I stuff it, I chop it in, and then I bring my foot behind and I put my shoelaces in his back and I pinch, try to get your arm out. And now from this position I'm pinning this back to the body. All he has is a tuck chin, and I have got an uncontested choking arm, and we'll look at finishing that on another time. So one more time on that. In fact, I just use Reese so you can see, bro. So we're on the back. Okay. Maybe I have harness control, or we're all hand fighting from here. I could even be doing it from harness. The first grip I want is straight indirect grips, or this is the worst grip in the hierarchy. Okay, there's better grips than this, but this is the lowest of them. So again, maybe I'm totally switched off and Reese has got top grips on both my hands. This is unacceptable. I can't do anything from here. So I just pull it back and re-grab. But more than likely, a better way of getting it from here is I'm going to start attacking the choke. He will stop it with his primary hand. Then I make the grip and I peel it off. And again, this on straight grips, I want to be in the knuckle line. I pin it to his body. Now we talked about now I don't want Reese bridging with his feet, bridge into me, bro, and getting his head above my head. So we talked about last time, I would put hooks in and kick him down. And now I want to take him to the side so he can't bridge into me. That foot comes over and I take him to the side. I do post rear mount. If he tries to do that same thing again, post rear mount, I can keep his hip on the mat. Now from this position, I'm pinning this. If I can get this, and we'll look at that in the next move, that's better. But let's just say I went for the choke and Reese grabbed my choking hand. Okay, so from here, I want to be able to get the bite on this, and using this, Danaher keeps going on about primary perception, whereby my foot, all it has to do is find my hand and touch it. Bring it back. So from here, I just lift that, and now I fake the choke, and when he pulls it back, sorry, keep it, yeah. If I do that and Declan lets go, I'm in for the choke, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Of course, if I do that and he lets go and he's a tuck chin, I just can't come in from here. I would have to enter from behind. But more than likely, if I do, he's going to re-grab again and start pulling that down. So I just lift this, start to fake the choke, and more than likely, he doesn't want that choke coming back, so that'll be a strong grip. Now I kick out and my right foot finds my right hand. Again, I bring the shoelaces behind, I pin that to his body, and now we can start attacking the choke. Now again, they are going to go buck mad at this position. I've got an uncontested choke. He only has a tuck chin. He will be busting his balls to try and get his back on the mat. So if I feel that he's trying to beat the head trap, first thing I can do to stop it down is this hand, okay, it will stop from choking and basically re-grab here. Try to get your head below mine. And I'll keep the position first. Remember, the number one rule on keeping the back was keeping my head between his head and my choking arm. Okay, so sometimes from here I will stop going for the choke and reinforce this grip, try to beat the head trap. If he does beat the head trap and gets his head below mine, my free hand just basically grabs it, and now I pull and bring it back and come back to this grip again. And then from there we will start to work the choke. So again, if I feel he's trying to beat the head trap, just that doubling up from here. If he does beat it, I just find that, and now from here I can pull this head up, get my head below his head, come back to this, and then we're back into the choke sequence again. So that is the straight indirect grips. One hand's on top and one hand's underneath. That's the worst case scenario, but we will look at better grips than that.